Hey, it's Cornelius, and today we are going to be talking about the Bamboo Ink. It's a smart pen from Wacom, optimized for Windows 10 devices. We're going to do a full unboxing and see how it rates. I'm going to be testing this out on Microsoft's new Surface Pro 6. It's actually optimized to work on a lot of different devices, not just Surface, but a lot of Windows 10 devices. So that includes some laptops, etc. As long as it works with a touchscreen. I've owned a Wacom, tablet in the past, where I could draw on, and I loved it. So I wanted to try out the Bamboo Ink. Plus, if you see my previous video, I mentioned I didn't buy the Surface pen, so I won't be able to compare both of them and see how they work against each other. But I'll be able to tell you how this one works specifically, and it is slightly cheaper than the Surface pen. I got mine used. Well, actually, it was brand new open box, but I paid a lot less than brand new price for it. Yours is going to be a little different. I think they retail for about $80 on the Wacom store. You can get them at Amazon or wherever. But we're going to go ahead and go through an unboxing and let you know what comes inside. And then we'll see how it writes in the screen here. Alright, so inside the box here we've got a quick start guide. Tells you how to set everything up. This looks like some legal stuff. And of course we have the pen. Now, before I actually purchased the Surface Pro 6, I wasn't even aware that there was another pen that worked with the Surface. I thought there was only the Surface pen. So this should work for some of you who are wondering if there's an alternative to use besides the Surface pen. If you're trying to save, a few dollars. Alright, so I'm going to go over the directions here. Before I do that, let me pull everything out of here. We've got your pen. Now, it is a little different than the Surface pen. First off, it's black. It's not metal. It's not going to stick to the side of your device. So this is something that you're going to want to carry in your pocket or carry in an extra case. If you have a case for your Surface, maybe carry it in that. We've got your battery. And then we've got an extra set of leads for the pencil. I should say points. I don't know if you call them leads or points or whatever, but tips. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up here. All right, so we've got it open, and so on the bottom here, there's two little lines. If you just slide it open, we've got extra tips in there. So it comes with a medium, a firm, and then the hard. So you can replace this one when it's over, or depending on what you're doing, you can change the size of your pen. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up. So there's two little lines on top. You want to turn it to the left line and then pull up. You're going to put your battery in, the positive facing up. You're going to put this back in with that circle facing the left line, and then turn it over to the right. Now for setup, we're going to go ahead and go into our system here. Go into the Bluetooth settings, so devices. So we're going to click on add a device, we're going to click on Bluetooth, and then we're going to hold this down the top for 6 seconds until you see it blinking. You should see a little blink in there. Just look for Bamboo Ink in your system. Alright, it looks like that's ready to go. Now on this, you have the button at the bottom. So there's 2 buttons here, and it covers 2 different things. So depending on which device you're using, you may need to hold these down for about 2 seconds until you see the light flash, and then try it again. So now for the feel of the pencil, I mean, it has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not too heavy. So you know that you're actually holding something in your hand. It feels like a premium pen. I think that's what I could describe it towards. So you've got the button on top. Now the button on the top, it actually does 2 different things. If you click it once, it brings up a menu where you can choose from sticky notes, sketchpad, or screen sketch. If you click it twice, I think it launches you directly into sketchpad, and then if you hold it down, it does something else. So for right now, we're gonna use this sketchbook for a second. I've downloaded it just a few moments ago, my first time using it, so we're just gonna see how it writes. It does have a rectangular feel on it. It's not completely round. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. So we're gonna go ahead and so it's pretty light, and the harder you push, the darker it gets. So it is pressure sensitive. So something that you want to look for is the lag. So I'm going to go through here. So you can make it darker. So there is just about a millisecond of lag. I don't think you can see that there. Let me fix this. Alright, so if you watch the screen here, you will see that there is just like a millisecond of a lag. Not much. It's actually pretty good. Everything's exactly where you put it. So, I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll have to play around with it a little bit more and see what else it does. The top button here, if you hold this one down, you can actually erase with it. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to turn it over. But otherwise, I mean, it looks like it does a pretty good job. And you can use it to, you know, navigate through your menus if you don't want to use your fingers. So it does a pretty good job. So I mean, again, it's slightly cheaper than the Surface Pen, and it does the same job. So I'm actually going to test this out with my designing app and see how well it works with my drawings. And I'll get back to you guys and let you know how it all works, give you an update as far as how long the battery lasts, etc. If you have any questions, leave a comment at the bottom. Click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.